So I just picked up another comic book collection. This one I found on Facebook Marketplace. They said there was about 160 comics and they only wanted $50. So for 31 cents a comic, I figured I'd risk it and see if we could find some decent books. I had no idea what was in this collection, but I drove almost an hour to go pick it up. And then I brought it back home and I started looking through, and there ended up being a couple pretty cool books and then some run filler and bulk type books as well. But we're going to go through every book here in today's video. Let's see what we find. So without further ado, we're just going to check out every book that's in this collection. As you see, there's about a short box and a half, about 160 comics, and I think 31 cents a comic is not a bad deal when you're just kind of risking to see if you find any cool keys. There's a lot of bulk in here for sure, but we're just going to go through them all. Here's Shadow of the Bat 35. We have Dune issue number 3, Silver Surfer 75. Catwoman 32. And if you guys see anything you think has some decent value or some kind of key that I'm missing, please let me know down in the comments. Here is Hulk issue 452. Here is Human Target number 1. Daredevil 361. Catwoman 33. Catwoman 38. Hulk versus the Pit. That's like a trade paperback. Legion of Superheroes. Invincible Iron Man issue number 6. Elektra versus Razor Fist issue number 6. Catwoman 44. Catwoman 36. Captain America issue 6. Little classic Rob Liefeld Cap cover there. Identity Disc issue number 4 from Marvel. Avengers Disassembled issue 500. Avengers 501. I feel like that might be some kind of minor key. It looks familiar. X-Men and Wildcats The Golden Age issue number 1. It's kind of interesting. We have Heroes Reborn issue number 4. Catwoman 43. Here's like some kind of free comic book day, an advanced look at what's coming to DC Comics in 1997. So obviously this is a heavily 90s comic book collection. Identity Disc issue 3, Captain America 9, Avengers 503, Catwoman 35, Iron Man issue 4, Daredevil 375. That's kind of a cool looking cover. Heroes Reborn issue 3. Elektra 13. Avengers 502. Captain America issue 10. And then we're moving into some indie stuff here in just a minute. There's Outlaws. And there's Dark Horse Presents 130. Magnus Robot Fighter, issue number 1, horizontal cover. It's kind of interesting. John Byrne's Next Men, issue 0. We have Clash. That's like a trade paperback as well. Evangeline. Dark Horse Presents, issue 119, featuring Trout. It's kind of an interesting cover. We got Ghost 23, some Dark Horse. I know Adam Hughes does a lot of cool covers in that run, but not that one. Here is Blood Hunter, issue number 1 from Maxim Press. It's a Stephen Platt cover. That's kind of cool. Weapon Zero, issue 11. Man of the Atom, Warren Ellis, Derek Robertson. I'm not familiar with that one. Exo Manowar, issue number 4. Ghost 22. Troublemakers, issue number 3. Troublemakers, issue number 2. Monkey Man O'Brien, issue 18. Dark Horse Presents 118. Bloodshot, issue number 8. It's kind of interesting. We got She, issue 8. Siege, issue number 1. Dark Horse presents the One Trick Ripoff, issue 112. Vixen number 9. Capullo cover. It's kind of cool looking. Sin City, trade paperback. Witchblade number 6. Some Michael Turner. Eternal Warriors. I don't even know what issue number that is, but it's kind of interesting. Evangeline Prophet, Rob Liefeld cover. X-Files 25. Vixen 9. Evangeline the Possession Part 1. Ghost 17. SWAT. Kind of interesting. Exo Manowar. The One Trick Ripoff, Dark Horse 109. Savage Dragon 46. The Coven, issue number 1. The Darkness, issue number 2. Pretty cool cover. Evangeline Armageddon. Chastity, number 1. Not sure what this is. That's kind of cool. Almost like a Virgin variant. A Dame to Kill for, Sin City, issue 5. Scud, issue 12. Quantum and Woody, the world's worst super team. It's kind of interesting. Siege, issue number 2. The 10th, issue number 1. It's kind of cool looking. Terminal Point, issue number 1. Tomo, issue 3. It's a cool cover. Sin City, part 5. Dark Horse presents The Egg, issue 110. Megahertz, issue 1. A lot of these 90s titles, I really don't even know what they are, which is kind of interesting. Dark Horse presents the ninth Gland, issue 111. John Byrne's Next Men, issue number 1. Chaos Quarterly, that's an awesome cover. Dark Horse presents Black Cross, issue number 1. A Decade of Dark Horse featuring Sin City Predator and Grendel, issue number 1. The Darkness, number 3. Exo Manowar. Weapon Zero, issue 10. Evangeline the Possession, part 2. Evangeline, issue number 9. Razor and Ariella. X-Files 26. Razor and Angel, or Morbid Angel, issue number 1. Ghost 18. The Warrior Nun, Ariella, issue 3. Kind of cool. After Time, Warrior Nun. Kind of cool. She, issue 2. Some more She. Body Bags. It's kind of different. Ariella and Razor, issue number 1. Sin City, A Big Fat Kill, issue 5. Dark Horse presents Tripto the Acid Dog. That's interesting. Never seen that one before. And then a couple books here. These are like polybagged with trading cards. Death Watch 2000, a Tyvek indestructible cover. That's funny. The cover is made out of Tyvek. That's pretty cool. Here's Hybrids with the trading card and the Tyvek cover, still in the poly bag. And then there's 2 of these Wizard Zeros. Here is Ripclaw, issue 1/2, or Wizard 1/2, not 0. And then Exo Manowar Wizard 1/2 with the COAs. Kind of interesting. So that's box number 1. Let's check out the next box. Some more indie stuff. I thought this one had a really cool cover. This is Armature issue number 1. Very interesting. We have Wildstorm Swimsuit 97 issue number 1. Pretty cool. We have Animalistic from Serious Comics. I think those are like pretty mature books there. Animalistic Water Wars. Animalistic again. Cool cover. We have Elektra and Cyblade from Top Cow and Marvel. Kind of cool. We have Wolverine and Witchblade. We have Ghost Rider and Ballistic. That's pretty awesome. I like these mashup books with Top Cow and Marvel. Ballistic and Wolverine. Look at Wolverine there. That is crazy. Who does that cover? That's pretty awesome. Cyblade and Ghost Rider. And then there was a bunch of Predator books. Here's Predator Cold War issue number 1. Cold War issue number 3. Cold War 4. Predator Race War issue number 1. Aliens, the deadliest of the species. Alien vs. Predator, issue number 1 of 12. There's actually 2 of those. Issue 2 of 12. Predator versus Magnus Robot Fighter, issue number 1. And issue number 2. And it looks like there's 2 of those. Dark Horse Presents Aliens, issue 117. That's pretty awesome. Predator, The Bloody Sands of Time, issue number 1. I wonder if any of these Predator books will have some more value now that there's couple different new Predator movies coming out. Here's issue number 2 of The Bloody Sands of Time. And then we have Batman versus Predator, issue number 1. That's cool. There's actually 2 of those. We have Aliens, Dark Horse Presents Aliens, trade paperback. Aliens, Newt's Tale, also a trade paperback. That's book number 1. Here's book number 2. This one's cool. This is Night of the Living Dead trade paperback. I believe this one has a little bit of value. Here is Warrior, Ashcan. That's kind of cool. We have New Avengers, issue number 1. So these were some of the better books that I set aside. I know they have a little bit of value here. You know, like $5 to $10 books, maybe a little more on some of them. Here's Silver Surfer, Dangerous Artifacts. Kind of cool. This one's awesome. Night of the Living Dead, issue 0. This one's cool as well. Catwoman and Vampirella, trade paperback. The Batman Returns trade. Very cool. Web of Spider-Man 100. Classic Spidey and his armor. Foil cover. This is cool too. This is Turtles and Flaming Carrot. Here's issue number 1. Awesome cover. And issue number 2. Swamp Thing, issue 130. That's kind of cool. G.I. Joe, issue 118. This is Full Metal Fiction, issue number 1. This is like a mature cover here with the blacked out cover. This was a good find. This is Savage Dragon 35 with a little Hellboy crossover. That's a decent book right there. And there were a handful of Spawn books. Here's The Curse of Spawn. It's crazy. This book in a newsstand is worth like over $100. But, of course, this is the direct edition. I didn't get that lucky. Here's Spawn 56. And the great thing about all the books in here, they are all high grade. There's really nothing in low grade, so that's pretty awesome. This is Spawn the Impaler, issue number 3. I've actually never seen that before. I thought that was cool. Curse of Spawn 13. Cool cover. Curse of Spawn issue number 3. We have Spawn 55. I know this is a minor key. First appearance of Machine Gun Spawn or something like that. Some kind of like gun-toting Spawn. Here is Spawn 57. Awesome cover. Spawn the Impaler issue number 2. Curse of Spawn, issue number 5. Lady Death, issue number 3. Another Lady Death book here. One's pretty cool. And then, what is this last one? Winona Earp, issue number 2. They're kind of cool. So that is everything in the collection. As you see, no big scores, unfortunately, but I paid 31 cents per comic. There's 160 books. I paid $50 for everything here. You know, let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Did you see any books in here that you think were worth the purchase of this collection? Would you personally have bought this collection here for only $50? You know, when I'm buying collections and they're less than $1 a book, I enjoy, you know, taking the risk, taking the gamble, see if there's anything in here. I knew they were mostly 90s books, and, you know, I saw the listing. I saw a couple pictures they posted. You know, I was just hoping maybe for some chance there was, you know, a classic 90s key in here. Maybe like some Spider-Man or, you know, really anything. I would have took any kind of key. There's a couple minor keys, as you saw, but nothing really spectacular. But for 33 cents a book or 31 cents per comic, I thought it was a fun little purchase. Hope you enjoyed today's video, checking out this little comic collection. I drove an hour to go pick this up, and I was hoping there'd be something really good in it. But you know what? It's some more inventory for my Whatnot shows, and when I do comic book shows, you know, I'll sell these books for $1, maybe even less. So definitely let me know down in the comments, what do you think about this little collection? And that will do it for today's video. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed what you saw, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you can see when I upload my next video. And as always, I will see you on the next one.